Listen up, Vegas. Welcome to the Slaughterhouse. Perfect.
Good morning, everybody from Australia. Welcome to the Slaughterhouse. I've got a plethora of guests with me today, starting with Gazz, directly next to me. How you going, Gazz?
Hey, how are you? How is everybody?
Yeah, good.
Awesome, mate.
Ken from Toykennections, how are you, buddy?
Doing all right. Just happy to hang out on this fine weekend with you wonderful gentlemen and the chat.
Coming directly underneath Ken is Chad. How are you, buddy?
I'm stellar. How you doing?
Well, very well, thank you. The real treasure, Phil from Treasures for Trigger.
Spin that wheel, buddy.
Moves. Good to see you.
Love the shades. That's freaking priceless.
Game
And
shades.
good buddy and planetary performer, Space Commander.
How you doing?
Great to see you guys. We've got some people in the chat already. Classified was here nice and early. Okay, I don't know what symbol that is, but she dropped in the Classified, dropped in the GoFundMe link. Please check it out. We are doing the first giveaway today. I'll explain what's going to happen in a moment as soon as we say hi to the chat. Blewz is here. How are you, Blewz? Channel member Blewz.
Yeah.
Channel member Ryan Sweeney hanging out in the chat. Good to see you, bud. Matthew Comstock. Yo.
Yo.
Hey, buddy.
Jason Stillwell. Hello. Payne's Toy Samples. Evening. Folks. Evening and good morning.
All right.
Gaz is giving everyone a thumb kiss. Nolan is here. Hello, Nolan.
As always.
Joe Recondo. Hello, everyone. Coinrad Kuponski. That's a new name for me. Welcome to the Slaughterhouse. Yeah, cool name.
I bet it's Crash just changed his name.
Changed his name? Okay.
I'm just guessing. I'm totally guessing.
TJC. Well, it's good to see you, whoever. It's a Coinrad Kuponski. Awesome. Love it. TJC, good morning, all. Good morning from Australia. Dale's in the house. Is Ralph still around, Ken?
Yeah. Let's just put away this oversized title belt and get my.
Everybody's shaking their
Never
head.
too far away. Wasabi from Spine Ticks. Corporal Tomahawk, how's it going? It's going well. Classified, let's get ready to rumble. Indeed. Pete from Theme Parks and Toys. How are you, Pete? Weird, fantastic toy adventures. Hello, everyone. Sunny, g'day, mate. We got Burnsy, baby. Good evening and morning, folks. Is anyone in the afternoon yet, or is everyone either evening or morning?
It's like 5 p.m. here, so it's like the borderline afternoon, evening for me.
Yeah.
So.
Articulated Chad's hanging out in the chat. Smash that like button, people. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
buddy.
Analog Toys, what's up, gangsters? Hello, Tony.
And
He's
he's about to drop a really good video on
I wore
G.I.
this
Joe
shirt
Small
for him.
Places.
He's wearing the 3POA, representing 3POA in the from Chad there.
Yep.
Dan Jammin 905. Howdy all. Hello. Have I missed anyone? Facebook user says ahoy hoy from Canberra. I'm guessing that's Snowcat. Not Snowcat. Frostbite. Check out Frostbite's 3D printed stuff over on Facebook.
Yes.
Great stuff. But if that's not him, hello. I think I'm caught up. Yeah. Tony Roberts is in the house. Good to see everyone. All right. So, hello, everyone. How is everybody this morning and this afternoon?
Awesome.
Pretty good.
Another UK 1 a.m. here in the UK. Can't sleep. Is it 1 a.m.? Space Commander, is it 1 a.m.?
It's weird this weekend because of, as you know, the space station runs on UK time, and at this time of year, the clocks go back an hour for daylight savings over the winter. So at the moment, it's like 1 a.m., but in a little while, it'll go back to being 1 a.m. again when it feels like 2 a.m. And I don't know. So All I know is I should be in bed, but I'm not. I'm here with you guys.
Right, yeah. Well, we appreciate it, mate. 1 a.m. in the UK. Oh, you know what, Space Commander? We're going to do a incoming transmission soon, and we'll do it in an appropriate time for the UK folks. It's always early morning for me or late at night for you. Phil, I think it must be, what, is it 9 a.m. where you are, Phil?
9 a.m., mate. Yep.
Yeah, you've got it tough, mate. But
I
not as tough
myself
as Space
ready to
Commander.
go.
But the pair of you. All right, so today we're doing the very first in the GoFundMe giveaways. Oh, Ratface is here. Handsome man James, aka
James.
Ratface44.
Yeah, very
Rat
cool.
face.
So we hit the first milestone a little while ago for the GoFundMe, but I got sick, so I couldn't do one. I lost my voice for a little while there, and so I wanted to do this earlier, and unfortunately I had to take some time off. But we're here now. It's 8 p.m. there, where aka Ratface is.
Eastern time, probably.
I've got Classified. Classified's going to be being the tally. Hopefully she can let us know what our current GoFundMe total is. We'll see how prepared she is to give us the current numbers. Otherwise, Space Commander will be back in charge of that job.
Power up the Zoltron.
Yeah.
Arizona.
G.I. Joe: The Lost Chronicles. Hey yo, from Arizona. Good to see you, mate.
It's right next door to me.
Oh, wicked, nice. So the GoFundMe, we hit the first milestone, which was we're breaking it up into quarters, which is 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4. Now, for me, I don't feel 100% comfortable asking people for something and not giving them something in return. So we're doing the giveaway. Today being the first giveaway is going to be very basic. I put the names in a spinner, and Classified does have the numbers. Nice. Okay, so Ryan beat you to it though. Oh, Ryan. We're up to $1,441. So we're almost at the second milestone. But for the first milestone, we hit 1,000. And so we're going to do a giveaway. This one's going to be a pretty basic giveaway. It's essentially, so long as you put a donation down, your name goes in the wheel. I spin the wheel. We're going to pick a winner. We're going to do another one that's going to be a little bit more complicated somewhere down the line, where it's going to be, depending on the monetary value of your donations, to really support those people that are supporting the GoFundMe. For instance, I believe Ryan Sweeney at the moment is the top contributor by $1. If Classified can give me the total amount that's at the front, Sweeney is at the top. Well, she did it already. Well done. Sweeney's at the top with 201. So he's at $1 above the previous high score, which was 200. And I have been told by Kelly and Sarge that the person who has donated the most will get a personalized gift straight from the Slaughter Vault, which is amazing.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. Almost tempting for me to donate the most money into it, so I can get it.
You know they're going to shower you with all sorts of stuff anyway. You're good.
Yeah, I'm sure. I've been told that I'll get a tour of the Remus Roost, so that's going to be great fun too. But we got to get there first. Who will beat Ryan Sweeney? You are way ahead. But yeah, I appreciate everyone's donations. Ryan, at the moment, you're in the lead, so you're very, very. I love how he did $1 extra. Yeah, well, that's all he needed. Good morning in Australia.
Price is Right rules.
What's that, Chad?
Price is Right rules.
That's right. Well, he went $1. Well, is it over? It's $1. You have to be without going over. Yeah. Anyway,
No, he incremented his bid by 1. I think is what Chad's trying to say.
Yeah.
Try to beat the other guy.
What's up, Ratface?
Putting down the gauntlet.
William Salties just donated.
Who did? Sorry,
William Salties.
William Salties. Do I have William's name in here yet? William. I think that's a new one. I'll have to add. I'm adding William. William. How do you spell the last bit?
SOL.
Yep.
TYS. So I hope I'm saying it right.
William. Well, William is back. He's on the wall. I'm just looking at the names of stuff that I put down there. I think I don't have William already on the list. He's now made it to the list. Just so I can share. I've just added the name right there onto the spinner. So I'll spin the wheel, and we'll find. So up to $1,451. New name, perfect. Thank you very much. So we'll get to that in a moment. So you've just made it onto it. Comstock and Ryan are currently having a mini rivalry in the chat right now about who's going to be able to get the prize from the Slaughter Vault. And that'll be... I have no idea what it is, and they didn't tell us what it was. But I imagine no matter what it is, it's going to be pretty epic.
That's cool.
When is the cutoff for the Sarge price? Well, if you're talking about the giveaway that's coming out of the Slaughter Vault, the cutoff is it's yet to be determined. So I think it'll be by the end of the GoFundMe, by the end of it, then the person who contributed the most will be contacted and offered up a prize, whatever that might be. KB Joe to Graphs. KB Joe to Graphs, that's a big name. What up from Jersey? Fitting I hear about the channel today, thanks to Articulated Chat. Oh, thanks for sharing. Also scored the Action Force Sergeant Slaughter while at today's New Jersey Comic Con. Congrats to all the winners.
Nice.
Right on, Keith. That's real cool.
Yeah, nice. So, thanks. And welcome to the Slaughterhouse. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
If you guys haven't seen his G.I. Joe photography, go check it out. Like on Facebook and Instagram, he's amazing.
If Chad recommends it, then it must be great. What is the prize? Well, the prize today. Well, that's a good question, and I will explain that to you now. So, people who have donated up until this point, and up until I spin the wheel, we're going to draw to win a prize. The prize is actually going to be determined by the winner. So we have some people who have donated some prizes, and once we spin the wheel and we figure out who the winner is, I will contact you with a bunch of options that we've shown off previously on previous Slaughterhouse episodes, and then you just pick whichever prize suits you. So there's a bunch of different prizes. So action figures, signed wrestling memorabilia, all sorts of good stuff. We'll hit you up with a personal message, and then you can decide which one you want. And if you want to, in a future episode, you can come and jump on the Slaughterhouse with us, and we can show off your prize. Classified is desperately
I was just going to say, come on me. I'm going with that lunchbox.
So yeah, there is a lunchbox on offer. Just so you know. So there's action figures, wrestling memorabilia, signed wrestling memorabilia, and a lunchbox. But Classified desperately wants that lunchbox. So if you win and you're not Classified, coming from Joe Recondo, I believe, is that right, Joe? You've got the lunchbox on offer. So a bunch of people, including Joe Recondo, have kindly offered up a bunch of different prizes. So just followed KB Joe to Graph stuff. Looks good. Yeah, well, I'll check it out directly after this. Photography, I love action figure photography. I'm not very good at it. I don't have a very good camera for it, but I appreciate people that do. Oh, speaking of photography, one moment. I'm going to bring up something for... Oh, we've got Indian toy collector. Yo, Joe. Good morning, buddy. Good to see you.
Joe. Indian toy collector.
So before we get into the spin, I just want to show off something real quick. I didn't ask permission for this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Do it.
And I hope the person forgives me. There it is.
Is that it?
I hear birds.
Yeah, who has birds?
Hey! Christ.
Yep.
Who's that handsome-looking man?
Who is that handsome man?
Jesus. Zazel.
What happened? Actually, I wanted to talk about this real quick because hang on, we got a ding ding. Ding ding. 1621. We have a new
Really
winner.
Oh,
Who did we get?
Just waiting for the OmniVac to reload.
Is it Matthew?
Oh, yes.
It's Matthew.
Oh, we've got a few. We've got a few all in a short space of time here. We've got Matthew Comstock, Joshua McNabb, Classified.
Yep.
So we've got several coming through all at once.
Oh, brilliant.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Is there a name that I haven't already? So Matthew Comstock's already on the list. Who else did you say? Joshua McNabb, I've got on the list. Classified, I've got on the list. William Soul Toys, I've got on the list. If I'm missing, if anyone new has put their name down, no. Matthew Comstock is now
Who's
in the
this
lead.
fella here? Ken Poe. Ever heard of him?
Ken Poe's on the list. Oh,
Was trying to keep anonymous, but forgot to click.
we'll come back to that photo in a second, Phil. But we do
You have
have
to
a.
not put your name in to keep it anonymous.
Oh, right. Well, there was an anonymous one, but I figured out who it was. Okay, so Dan Jam and 905 should be in there. Okay. If we can, what name was it put under? And I'll make sure that it's in there. So we've got a question from Analog Toys. What do you all think of the classified Big Ben reveal? I thought, first of all, that I thought the second head was actually pretty cool.
Eagle.
The inclusion. What's that?
Eagle. They gave him the eagle head from Action Force.
Well, there you go. Who would know more than Space Commander about Big Ben, or other than Tony from Analog Toys? But while you're discussing Big Ben, we'll go around the table and see who's seen it. I'll go and make sure that Den Jam and 905 is in the chance. Just give me one moment. Anyone want to jump in on this one? Chad, do you want to start?
Sorry, I was waiting for somebody else. I talk all the time, so I was waiting for anybody else to talk. Otherwise, I'll jump on a soapbox and never shut up. So
I have not seen it yet.
I hate interrupting people, so I generally kind of hang back and just wait for somebody else to either talk or that uncomfortable silence, and then I'll
so
go.
we had the same idea going.
And then you interrupted me anyway, so cool.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm pulling the images up right now.
Screw it. No, I saw him. He looks good. I thought he looked pretty good. I will be honest. I focused a little more on that female Cobra 2-pack.
Yeah, right.
I was eyeing that a little more, as I said, Trooper 2-pack and one's an officer, and I sort of got a case of the ass with that. But yeah, Big Ben looked good. I thought he looked good. They said Range Viper too, right?
Yeah.
I was only kind of half-assed paying attention. I paid attention to Big Ben a little, who looked good. And then the female Cobra officer and trooper.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep. And
Blewz
Big Ben was not in the October Guard. He was
Thinking
British
of Big
SAS.
Bear. Thinking of Big
Yeah.
Bear.
Yeah, Big Bear. Mm.
Yep. You're thinking of Big Bear. Thanks, Ken.
You're very welcome. I even repeated it to be like the know-it-all in the room. The keener at front of the class. I know the answer. I know the answer.
They gone. Hello. All right. So, who else wants to chime in on the Big Ben?
I haven't seen it, but I've seen Tony's Big Ben video where he reviews the different versions of the Big Ben.
Yeah.
That is an awesome video.
Hold on, they're
But
doing.
I haven't seen the classified version.
They're doing Shadow
the
Tracker
list.
as well.
They are Gazz. They're doing Shadow Tracker. Bringing them out from the modern line.
He looks alright. Big Ben looks good. I like the gas mask bird head. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice weapons. He's got a little.
I should have been prepared with a. With a picture. I guess I could find one.
Yeah, he looks cool. I think he looks cool. Dang.
Yeah, I'll look it up. Classified.
I'm looking at a short video. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Chad, man. Those two Cobra Troop packs, that looks good.
Yeah, that's the only thing I threw up was that, because my argument was, why didn't they make that the freaking selfie series instead of a named character? Like, you're going to use Scarlet.
They even come with the Sunbow Cobra rifle.
Yep.
What? Oh,
Yeah, the laser SMGs.
yes.
Yeah, they do.
Oh man, I love it.
Yeah.
I
Why
love it.
can I
That's
not find a
great.
picture of this? You sent
If
one a
you
messenger.
type it in,
Perfect.
there's like a short video that has pictures of them.
Tony's got you.
Give me one moment, and I'll bring up.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Hold on a second. Where's my phone?
Sorry, I got it
What's
now.
new, Phil? What's going on, man?
I'm waiting for this.
There it
picture.
is. Yay!
Here we go.
Yeah. That does look cool. So that extra mask there is from what Space Commander? Action Force? Oh, he's bringing it up. Okay, let me bring you full screen.
Yeah.
One moment, please.
Here you go.
Ah, okay.
He was like
Nice.
the de facto main character in the original Palatoy Action Force.
Ah,
Got his famous SAS mask there. And Big Ben being sort of the Hasbro equivalent, they've given him the Eagle style mask and hood over his head. I think it's really cool. It's for me personally, he's 3 inches too tall. I like the little figures. But no, he looks fantastic.
It's a British S10 respirator. There you go.
Tony would know.
Yeah,
Nice.
Tony would know. Yeah. I have seen Tony's Big Ben video.
yeah.
And I have to say that some of the later repaints are arguably as cool as the original one, but the original one is obviously the best.
Yeah.
But some of those repaints are pretty good.
The Arctic one is really good. The Arctic repaint.
Yeah.
Hey, Space Commander.
Oh, I got another picture to
got you
show
right there.
from Tony.
Modern.
Let's check this out.
Hey, fantastic.
Check that out.
Oh, yeah.
The respirator with the respirator mask.
Mop gear is
Yeah, that is-
terrible.
Yep.
That guy's
So, yeah,
costume's more elaborate than mine.
Operating in mop gear like that it's a horrible thing.
Yeah, it looks awful. Yeah.
It's bad.
So
Very hot.
we'll jump back real quick. While I'm going to check these names. We got another one.
Fine.
Phil Tregurta, Adam Hyman, Lucy Talbot.
Was that you, Phil?
No. Someone.
Oh,
Look at
someone
Phil.
donated in his name.
I'll take it though.
That's pretty rad.
All right, Phil, tell us about this story because you first originally said that it was lame, and I was like, no, it's not. This is brilliant. I love this photo. This is good stuff. You both look like you're in the wars.
Basically, my mate messaged me and said it was a bit of a crossover. I've got it looks like a Han Solo pistol going on with the GI Joe get up. So it's a bit of a fusion effort, I think. And I can't quite tell which GI Joe I'm supposed to be there. Maybe Rock and Roll version 2, perhaps.
You both look like you're in the wars.
Yeah, my brother's got the hockey sticks there as crutches.
You're doing the Casey Jones thing.
I love it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So I think that's from about 87 or 88 back in New Zealand.
What's
I
up,
love
Chris?
stuff- I love stuff like this. Good to see you, Chris. Star Wars Micro Machine Guys is here. Road Pig John, how are you? Keith Knight. If I've missed everybody,
We've got more
I'm
names.
going to go.
Jeez.
A lot of people
All right.
And
come in
Dan
late to the
Conroy.
party.
I tell you
You're
what,
gonna hit the second one tonight. I'll freaking
maybe
guarantee
you
you.
might do.
I reckon.
You're gonna be doing two.
Space Commander, what I'll do is I'll read out the names. Actually, you read out the names in a moment, and I'll go through the wheel and make sure that I've got everybody in there so that nobody misses out. So if you give me a moment, I will check out. Nice to see everyone and some new guys. Space Commander. Rolando, how are you, bud? All right, so I'm going to make sure everyone's got their names in the wheel. Space Commander will go through the list of names that have donated. I will double check with the wheel of names and make sure that they're in there so nobody misses out. But Phil, I thought I love stuff like this because it brings us back to a simpler time where, you know, you could just close enough is good enough, right? When I was a kid and I was dressing up as Sarge, I had my dad's Akubra hat to go to be the campaign cover. I had my mum's tank top because she was small enough that it would fit me. You know, and I think it was her sunglasses too. And that was, you know, close enough was good enough. I thought, yep, this is great, perfect. I'm in. And when I looked at this and I saw that there's some story there. You've got your arm in a sling, a bit of blood by the looks of it. The pirate guys on crutches. You've got a Han Solo blaster and the G.I. Joe camouflage. I was like, yep, this guy's having a fun day. These two guys are enjoying themselves today.
There's plenty of lipstick going on, that's for sure.
Is that what that is?
Yep.
Well, girls love a man in uniform, don't they, Chad?
Hell yeah.
Hey.
You cannot go wrong with this picture.
Yeah,
that picture's awesome.
Brilliant.
Is that a Rambo t-shirt?
That my brothers wear on the right side, the blue one.
Oh, it's your brother, yeah.
I think it's a skateboard, maybe skateboard.
Oh,
shirt,
yeah, Rainbow
skateboard or something. Yeah.
Well, I thought it was Rambo. What do I know?
I'll tell him that.
Okay. We've got another heyo from Facebook. All right, let's do some cleanup and make sure we've got everyone's names in this wheel. So if you give me a second, I'll share that screen. Oh God, how many tabs do I need? Present, share screen.
See Classified's comment.
Need to add. Oh, thank you. Okay,
Oh.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. That's what I hired you for. Where am I? Okay, here I am. All right, so I need to add. Is Lucy Tolbot one? Yep. Okay. So, can we check? I believe TJC said that they should be on there, but you might want to. I'll go through the names, and then if you're not listed on there in the names, do tell me in the chat. Okay. So at the moment, I'm adding. Where did your comment go? Classified. The charge is the lunchbox. Okay, nice try. All right. All right. So I need to add. I'm adding Lucy. What? You're in. And I'm adding Terry. Okay, I'm coming back to figure out how to spell that one. Terry.
Carlyon. Is
that right?
And Dan.
And then I'm adding. Oh, Dan Conroy. I missed one. Sorry, Dan. How did I do that? Dan Conroy. Alrighty, let's just check. All right, everyone in the chat, if you don't hear your name, just let me know and I'll throw it in there. All right, so we've got Phil, Space Commander, Marcus Sweeney, Ken Poe, new leader Matthew Comstock, from what I hear, Brian Lauer, Adam Hyman, Rob Hughes, Travis Moody, Tony Robles Jr. I wonder if that's TRJ. That'll make sense.
Probably.
TJC? No, never mind.
No.
Tony, no, never mind. I thought it was clever for a second there. Tony Robles Jr., Aaron Samples, Christian Gasner, Chad Zolo, Connor Fuller, Nolan Trebesky, sorry if I've mangled that, Josh Ailington, Matt Littleboy, Greg Nicholson, Jason Stillwell, Lenny Court, Benjamin Butler, Sonny Frisch, sorry if I mangled that too, Hans, Christopher Chow, Keep on Collecting, Jason Clark, Joshua McNabb, Classified, who wants the lunchbox? I should just put lunchbox there. William Soltoys, Lucy Talbot, Terry Carlyon, and Dan Conroy. Did anyone who donated not hear their name just now?
We've got another bell sign from Classified.
Oh, ding, ding, ding. Can I get a sound effect? Thank you. Up to 1671 total. That's brilliant. Thank you, everybody. I got them all. Okay, thank you, Classified.
Awesome.
If anyone, but do drop a comment below if you feel like you've made a donation. I did find recently that there was one listed as anonymous, but I figured that out. Yeah, so I've got them all. Thanks. So like I said, this one will be for an option for prize. I will contact the winner, and then you can pick the prize out of the list of the prizes that we have. There's a bunch of different stuff. It's not just one thing. It's not even just G.I. Joe. There's a lot of different things out there. And then by the end of it, like I mentioned, in case you weren't here for the beginning, whoever has donated the most, which I believe we decided was Comstock. Matthew Comstock has donated the most at the moment. Will get a prize out of Sergeant Slaughter's vault, as told to us by Kelly Slaughter daughter Remus and Sergeant Slaughter himself on a previous episode. They are going to donate something straight out of the Slaughter vault, something that he has in his personal collection, which is pretty awesome. All right, so we'll do the spin real quick in a moment. But I did have something else that I wanted to share that I think you guys might find interesting. Well, that's cool. Good luck to the winners. Yeah. Don't forget to leave a like on this video too, guys. It really, really helps. If you're new, please subscribe. But I want to just share real quick. From my computer. Oh, what happened there? Oh, okay. So, yeah. Recently with the Hasbro Pulse, I noticed this is the now available at Big Bad Toy Store. Sergeant Slaughter available at Big Bad Toy Store right now. If you want to go and pick one up and add it to your collection. Now, I noticed here is the old 25th anniversary Sergeant Slaughter on the mini Sarge. Which I know Classified must also want to put in her lunchbox, the mini Sarge. But watching the video from the recent Hasbro Pulse, if you can tell at the bottom here, they've changed it up. They've now added in the art from Adam Richards.
Oh.
Can you tell? Can you see it?
Yeah.
So now, instead of being this random 25th anniversary art, we now have the... Oh, I've gone too far. That's cool, though. Yeah, that's the Adam Richards art. I thought I had a picture of it here. There it is. Yeah. So that Sarge is now on the mini Sarge, which I think is appropriate, considering he did such a bang-up job of the Sarge there. Yeah.
More
It's
money
really cool
in the bank
too.
for Richards.
Good on him. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're doing posters and everything of that art, which I think is great. Yeah. I thought I'd show that off real quick. All right, so who wants to spin this wheel? Who's ready to spin the wheel? Yaki
Do it.
K.
Spin it.
Turtles Unreal.
Phil's ready.
Go.
Let's do it.
Let's get the party
Alright.
started.
Let's let me share the screen again. I really should have had spin that wheel on here by Technotronic. Yaki K is the one. Who wants to... Oh, what happened to my screen? I can't see anyone. All right, do it. Spin the wheel. All right. Spin the
Paul
wheel.
Walker just went by.
No whammies. All righty.
Big money, no whammy.
All right, everyone, watch your heads. I'm going to spin the wheel.
Here we go.
All right. So, how do I spin it? I just hit spin. Good luck to everybody. Here we go.
Oh, is this one of those 1-by-1 eliminations? I think it is.
Nah, it'll just be whatever name picks up first. This is
Okay.
what I'm going to go with. I'm not going to overthink it. Jason! Yay! I'll hit up. He's not in the chat, but I'll hit him up and let him know that he's won. And you know what? Just because we've got so many donations today, let's go another round. What do you think?
Do it.
Sure. For it.
Let's go another round. No whammies, no whammies. Alrighty, we'll remove the name. And we'll go again. Alrighty, here we go. Second chance draw. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Oh, Joshua McNabb.
Right.
Very cool. Right on.
Joshua.
Yay. Perfect.
Oh, weird. Look, it just jumped up again.
We got a ding ding.
Yep.
Is it a new name? Because I just missed out.
It is not a new name.
Oh, okay.
Chad
Who was it?
Zolo.
Yeah.
Ah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
You don't have to say that.
All right, Jason. I'll hit you up.
Sorry, articulate, Chad. I just realized. Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's all
Took a
good.
minute.
Yeah. That's me. Yeah.
Oh, look, you got called out anyway. You got called out. Classified called you out. Classified, you were so close. You were one name away from getting that the lunchbox there. Yeah. So
Jason, take the lunchbox. Jason, take the lunchbox.
So Jason and Joshua are today's winners. I know Jason personally. Joshua, if you're on the Slaughterhouse Facebook group, or if you're on Facebook, hit me up there. I think that'll be easier. Otherwise, it'll be via email. Hit me up via the email. But we'll get in touch. Where are we? Joshua McNabb. Is Joshua McNabb here in the chat? I'll hit him up. I'll figure him out. I'll actually, you know what? You know what's the easiest thing to do? I'll just message him on the GoFundMe. You can message him on there.
There you go.
Why am I
Why are you
overcomplicating
messaging
it?
him on the GoFundMe?
Yeah. Thanks, Quest Command.
Anytime. Just here to help.
Here's a thought, right? Here's a thought.
Yeah.
Message him on GoFundMe.
Perfect. Why would I complicate things?
Done.
All right, Joshua, I will contact you on the GoFundMe and we'll give you some options for prizes. Same with Jason. Jason gets first pick. He was the first winner, and then I'll hit up Joshua and go again.
Somebody wants that
we will-
lunchbox.
Oh, desperately. But we will do another one very soon by the looks of it, because we're almost at the 2000 mark, which is the second milestone. So I want to point out that I haven't actually taken any of the funds at all from the GoFundMe. I have until January 1st to do it. And the reason why I haven't done it yet is because in case there are some things out of my control, I can't make the trip, then it'll be easier for me to just refund everybody. That does not mean you have to give back a gift or a prize. It just means that it's a fail-safe just in case. But yeah, thank you. Absolutely. Thank you to everybody that has gone and donated. I super appreciate it. And that also goes towards the people that are my channel members and my Patreon supporters. I will do a prize draw for those two options as well, for the members and the Patreon, because they're already contributing every single month. So I'll do a special giveaway if you're a member or a Patreon supporter. Yeah, so don't think I haven't thought about you guys. I definitely have. But on to next topic. It's not too late to get in on the next one. We're very close to the next one. But why we were bringing up this congratulate, yeah. Magnificent Kaboom, spin the wheel, and the White Castle of Fear. I'm not sure. White Castle's a restaurant, right? Or is this am I missing the reference?
I believe it is, yes. I believe it is a restaurant.
It is a restaurant. It is a fast food restaurant, yes. They're known for little steamed slider burgers, but I don't think that's what the reference was.
I only know it from the movie. So I wanted to bring this up because not only is it just amazing, the 2-up for Warthog Sergeant Slaughter. Classified still plug in the GoFundMe. Thank you, Classified. Desperately trying to earn herself a lunchbox just for the hard work. Maybe you do deserve a lunchbox.
I think we should just give her the lunchbox.
Yeah.
Give her the damn lunchbox.
Damn it.
Wilhelm Toy and Hobby. Hello. Yeah. But who can tell me what I think is very fascinating about this 2-up? Other than the fact that it's Sergeant Slaughter.
Let's see. Is that a paint error on his collar?
Well, I don't think it's a paint error. I think that was originally how it was supposed to be with the original Warthog G.I. Joe when it was released. That collar area was all that brown without the flesh tone on there, and the 2-up shows that there was supposed to be, at least for this paint master, flesh around the collar there. I honestly believe that it's better without the flesh there. I like it better all brown. Does anyone have an opinion?
This looks good.
I think it looks like a pretty appropriate 2-up, but I think the paint all brown for the collar part, I think, just looks better for me. Maybe it's because I just have looked at it for many years now that I'm just used to it. But does anyone?
Yeah,
it doesn't look right.
all the shirtless vest characters kind of yeah.
Well, it looks sloppy. You know what I mean? Like if you look at the way it comes down from the right side and then the left, it looks like it's just like they painted on the vest itself, the flesh.
Well, there's also glove paint on his right thumb too, but you know it's a 2-up. You know what I mean? just mock it up and go. But I'll tell you, you know, watching that 1027 thing, that was a total freaking snooze fest to begin with. But as soon as she started walking up to Lenny at that case, I was like, those are 2-ups behind him.
Yeah.
Like, not looking at anything else. I saw Sarge and then I saw version 2 Storm Shadow. And yeah, they look good.
Recondo, good night, everyone. Awesome stream as always. Congrats to the winners. So you're almost
Later, Joe.
Halfway there. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
So what's the 2-up? Is it like a test shot, like a prototype?
Yeah. So it's
This is all right.
so it's
So
two.
that's slightly bigger.
Yeah, well, it's 2-up, so it's two times as big.
Oh, I thought this was just like a random figuring.
I mean, look at the size. Look at him compared to the size of this. Was that the stiletto?
Box. Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
So they do the original sculpts and then they make 2-ups out of the sculpts with the molds, and then they do a lot of the detailing, then they shrink them down.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
Very
Thanks.
cool.
That was the old way of doing it. Lately, they don't do it like that these days anymore. As for your test shot question, Space Commander, test shots are what come back from the factory after the tooling is done. They do a test shot, which is kind of like, in a way, it's like a final prototype, just to show the toy manufacturer, like, here's the tightness of the figure, here's the proportions. Do you have any last minor tweaks before we do the whole production run?
Cool.
So,
A lot of companies still use 2-ups. Carson's using 2-ups.
Yeah.
Carson's going old school with 2-up. So is Matthew LaCroix and a bunch of those other companies. Yeah, they use 2-ups.
Yeah, I know Carson's using 2-ups because he has the old sculptors, and that's the way they did it. But I didn't realize LaCroix was doing the same thing. So anyway, interesting.
They're both doing some very, very great work right now.
So the hat wasn't removable. They weren't planning on it.
Belt buckle should have been gold. I didn't even think about that.
Back.
Well, the original prototype for Warthog Sarge that they showed in the catalogs and in the commercial, I think the commercial, at least for the box art and the catalogs, showed him having the non-removable campaign cover, and he had the torso of Tunnel Rat. So if you look at the box art for the Warthog, you can clearly see he's got the torso of Tunnel Rat, not the one we see here with the knife and the bandolier. So yeah, no removable campaign cover yet. I'm not a big fan of the removable campaign cover. I think that it looks a bit too rounded at the top, and doesn't have that lemon squeezer look to it.
So that video you posted, Zazel, I couldn't tell, was Sarge your favorite out of the 4 2-ups? I couldn't quite.
Well, there were, believe it or not, there were others. So we had Storm Shadow. They showed the 2-up for Storm Shadow. Is this anyone's favorite Storm Shadow?
The
one I had as a kid.
It's my second favorite Storm Shadow.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to go with that second favorite Storm Shadow.
They use a mechanical device to trace the large model, and it transfers a geometry into a smaller size. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
A two-shot is a game that Anzacs played. Yeah, that's 2-up, isn't it? Isn't that still 2-up? Where you flip the coins? Anyway, yeah. So this is your second favorite Storm Shadow, Chad.
Yeah.
First being the Ninja Force spring-loaded action one.
No, also known as No, being version 1.
I was gonna say first was the classified version, right? Right, Chad? The Arctic mission,
Yeah.
right?
Come on, no.
Version 1, right? Version 1.
Version 1.
This guy for me was that bad ninja from Ninja 3 to Domination when I got him, where I used them as.
So is this one the one that was carded as G.I. Joe, or is this one still Cobra at this point?
He's G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
this one is G.I. Joe? Okay.
Good guy.
My favorite Storm Shadow for sure. Did anyone care that he switched over to Joe?
I mean, if you read the comics, it makes sense.
Right.
But if you didn't and you just saw the figure, you're like, what the hell is this? Like,
yeah.
I read the comics as a kid. So when V2 Storm Shadow came out, I was like, oh, cool, check it out. Right. And then I had friends that were like, I don't understand. Like,
so do we think that then the reason why they made him a G.I. Joe was because of what Larry Hama was doing in the comics? Or do you think Hasbro said we're going to make him a Joe now? Because I don't think that's really that's not a smart Hasbro move. That's a Larry Hama building that universe move, right?
He was writing the file cards, right?
I assume so, because I mean they also have the ninja symbol on his arm.
Yeah, the Rashikage, the I Ching.
Yeah. That was on there, and I mean that's nowhere in Sunbow, so yeah, it's got to be from the comics.
So
yeah, it's 100% from the comics, because issue 21 is the first time you see the I Ching on both their arms. That's also like the first time you see Storm Shadow. He's fully sleeved, like that 50th anniversary Toys R Us 2-pack that we all like to call a Diaper Man Storm Shadow. Right. He gets his sleeves ripped off. Right, so he doesn't start with like the little short sleeves. He gets them torn off.
Yes, that's right.
I love the version 1 Storm Shadow, but this is like the quintessential ninja figure. I mean, that just screams 80s ninja right there.
It does. It really does. But yeah, 80s.
What kind of pattern do they call that?
It's
like it's
an alphabet. T's, L's, V's.
Yeah.
It's a mid 80s version of a digital camouflage. Like a lot of the characters had that weird right angle digital camo. Yeah,
Shockwave had that as well. Yeah,
I think they did it better on Shockwave. I know this is just a paint master, but yeah, Shockwave had it better, I reckon. When I saw this Storm Shadow, it confirmed to me that toys follow the comic and not the cartoon. Yeah, I don't think anything follows the cartoon.
Scarlet is Snake Eye's girlfriend. No one else.
Gotcha. Digital and Tetris both getting a vote for the camo. I can see both. Yeah,
but you like that little triangle from Resolute, though.
I was gonna say that, and then I just decided to just.
I know. I just love that fake humor meme.
I did like the fact that Resolute paid homage to both Sunbow and the Marvel comics, where Duke says to her, go with him or stay with me.
Oh yeah, that's a great scene.
Yeah. Then we have good old Chuckles, everyone's favorite.
Yeah, he's wearing Chad's shirt.
Right.
I'm just gonna find a Tom Selleck head and put it on there when he comes out. Be my man.
In that video that I did, like watching it and just sort of like commenting on it as it was going, and I was like, and of course it's frickin' Chuckles. Of course it's Chuckles.
Pericles Dragon Ball says Hammer actually made the superior version of Serpentor. Well, they made him at least not seem too lame.
And Hama's version of Serpentor.
Yes.
Hama's version of Serpentor used Storm Shadow's DNA.
Well, there you go.
Right after he got murked on that beach.
Is that a red hiss behind him?
I was going to say, I'm very interested.
Oh,
in
the Sears,
the
Sears
box behind
SMS.
him.
Yeah,
I think I've got another image here that shows it a bit better. But yeah, I think this was they revealed this to be the next classified name drop. So yeah, I'm interested to see how he looks. I hope the head looks better than Falcon.
Gary from Team America.
Right? Oh, sorry. That
Gary.
shirt looks like Hubba Bubba exploded onto the shirt. It really, really does.
Those flowers look terrible.
Let's not talk shit about Hawaiian shirts now. You're getting in my wheelhouse.
We're gonna have to
Like
find.
I've mentioned before, I'm reaching an age and a weight where wearing Hawaiian shirts everywhere is appropriate.
I love them.
So there you go. There's a full look at the Red Hisses exclusive Cobra's Sentry and Missile System SMS.
SMS is the Cobra version of the MMS that came with Colonel Hawk.
We get Naugahyde as well. Oh.
So we had the.
Hopefully, you get a one-arm Naugahyde.
So does anybody here in their head canon is Naugahyde a dreadnought to you guys, or is he just like a merc for Cobra? Because in my head canon, he's just a merc for Cobra. It's nothing.
In my head canon, he's nothing because I hate him.
Oh, damn.
He's up there with like Crystal Ball and Big Boa. Like they're not even in my G.I. Joe collection.
Have you guys seen? Have you guys seen the Chuckles where they use the heavy duty torso? Might have been a convention exclusive, maybe. They repainted the heavy duty torso, so it's Chuckles with ripped sleeves, basically. That warthog ate me arm.
Is that a G.I. Joe symbol on Jinx's right leg?
Yes.
That's the best version of that space.
Oh, is that
like
the one that the Panther pulls, or which? Or no,
the camel one, the missiles. Jeez, I like that.
Yeah. So that's the one. It was with SAS Force in Palator's Action Force. They actually had a recolored version of this. Was going to be part of the Special Weapons Force, which is the team that didn't get released in the end.
Right.
They also when they were developing the Swordfish, they took the AF-7 boat and they attached this missile launcher to the back of it, which was going to be that was just like a prototype of the Swordfish. But I think they had to scale it down in the end because it was it was nearly as big as the boat. But the Hiss tank you've got there in red, of course, that was
Jackal.
to us guys. That's right. To us guys, that was the hyena, which is this bad boy here.
Yeah.
Oh yes, nice.
that thing's great.
So
Yeah, that is cool.
you think that Hiss tank's going to be a release for like the what is it? The smaller. I forget what they call the smaller one. Confused.
Retro.
Yeah, retro. You think it's going to be a retro release? I hope it's not a classified.
I mean, they already did the
They have
Hiss 1 and the Hiss 3 for the retro line.
yeah, something's probably going to be a retro.
I want to see a Hiss 2. Man, give the Hiss 2 some love.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Space Commander, what do you think of this? Action Force SAS black and yellow is greater than everything else.
I just packed my SAS Wolverine like an hour before we started.
I think if you're
It's in
going
this
for
box
like
right next to me.
if you go for like a realistic representation of the military, then like the all black for the SAS works really well. When they developed the 4 separate teams and developed SAS Force, they gave them a little bit of a yellow flash, but with the original 12 figures that came out before the teams were decided upon, the SAS was just all black like that. And I think for like a realistic representation, then certainly the SAS Force is probably the greatest of them all. However, if you're going for the more fantasy, over the top, child-friendly element, then you might want to have a lot of different colors all piled together on the one action figure and see how that turns out.
Right. Well, I think you make it work.
I'm with Space Commander on that.
Yeah.
Give me the multicolored one.
We have to remember that the toys were originally designed for children, even though we're now all middle-aged men.
I want the Space Commander Hiss tank. That's what I want.
Oh yes.
That would be cool.
And the whole cockpit area just detaches and it's a little spaceship and flies off in space.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Yeah.
Gaz, you were saying with Jinx, there's a G.I. Joe Tampo wrapping around the leg.
It used to go. It was on the figure. It's going down her leg, right?
Down.
Yeah.
Is it on the leg of the figure?
I think so, or maybe a version of it. But
the dragon is smaller on the actual figure as well, just on the chest. I think it's on the left-hand side.
Yeah, it's on the left.
On the actual figure,
Yeah.
I can't believe. I think Jinx was the last female G.I. Joe that we got in the original run, right?
What is she? 87. Jinx.
You had Scarlet version 2 in the 90s.
Right,
but I mean, that was
character.
just a version 2.
Yeah.
But
with the lame kick gimmick.
Yeah, I think she was the
last original character given to us
with nail polish.
Yeah.
Right. Perfect.
Even the 2-up has the nail polish.
Yikes.
She missed.
Have you guys seen the Tiger Force version of Jinx?
Yeah. I think Joburg, Steven has it from Joburg.
Yeah. I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then that's not a very good representation of the photo. Sorry, I don't know why it's so zoomed out.
Yeah, this is the vote, right?
Yeah, the vote one. And vote ends October 30th. So that's today for me. I guess tomorrow for you guys.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Was there enough ire in that? I could try again. Oh no.
Nobody cares. I think it's at least good that they've gotten oh gosh, why is the name? Ron Rudat. Yeah. I think it's good that they got Ron Rudat to pick a color scheme.
I have to agree with Nolan. I think the purple one is probably the best one because he's going to be sitting in the back.
Yeah.
And it only goes with
the purple one.
Yeah, it's going to go with the Televiper and the Techno Viper.
Yeah.
That kind of class of Viper, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that second one. He looks like a hockey goalie.
True. Silver and black. You can't. I mean, red and black is kind of like the first red and black one, as opposed to the third one, looks way better. Like the third one looks a little bit lackluster compared to the first.
Well, the third one looks like Snake Eyes.
And the second one in the image, he looks kind of shitty, like his legs are translucent, even though they're not. You know, like it almost gives a translucent.
I see what you mean. Yeah. But I guess the fourth one does look pretty good.
For me, it would be the fourth would be my first choice, the last one, and then the first one. If I was going to choose,
gold version would be nice. I heard a lot of people saying yellow would be good. TJC says, just ordered my Action Force Declassified book and DVD. Hopefully be able to get up there to see the exhibition. Speaking of the exhibition, Space Command, I think you were going to try and make it there, right?
Yes, that's the plan. Yeah, unless something catastrophic happens, I should be there.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about it?
I don't know too much about it myself, but I have here.
I'm glad I asked then.
I know as much as anyone else, which isn't a great deal. But let me turn it this way. Maybe you can see a little better. Has that helped at all? No, it's made it worse. But basically, it's the 40th anniversary exhibition.
Yeah.
And that is up in Colville, Leicestershire. Saturday the 26th of November to Saturday the 10th of December. Closed on Sundays, and it's free entry.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So, hopefully we'll be able to get in and have a look around. If there's anyone there, try and meet them and bore them to tears with Action Force insider knowledge. And but I'm hoping to go and maybe gather some information, some tidbits to bring onto the channel. And
that'd be brilliant.
Maybe we can talk about it on an incoming transmission episode.
Perfect. Sounds good to me.
So if anyone in the UK, is planning to go there, then hopefully maybe we'll see you there. Me and the Mrs. Space Commander will be going down on the next Below rocket and pay a visit to the old country, and maybe we'll see you there.
Will you be wearing the full outfit?
Yeah,
perfect.
You bet. If I'm going to go there to represent, the Sergeant Slaughterhouse, then I'm definitely going to be in uniform.
No, perfect.
And you're gonna get mugged for autographs. You know that, right?
Yeah. Are you Space Commander?
Space
Commander.
Commander.
My autograph.
Look, Mommy, it's the Space Commander.
Make sure you try and catch a Scon while you're there, mate.
Besides, I mean, not only that, he's going to be on he's going to be Earth side for this. He's coming down.
Yes,
off the
true.
spaceship.
Get an autograph while you can. Phil, what was that? What was that little quip you just had just now?
Saying to Space Commander, make sure he tries to catch a Scon while he's there. If he's quick enough.
Hey, look, there's no delay this week. There's no delay this week. We're using some new technology. So hopefully there's no pregnant pause while I ponder the punchline to a dreadful joke, okay?
I thought it added to it. I liked it. Matthew is saying that your sideburns are out of this world. Well, that's appropriate.
Thank you very
considering
much.
You are out of this world, yeah.
These are Space Force regular.
Standard issue.
Standard issue sideburns.
That's right.
I hope you get lots of selfies and stuff. I'd love to see it. Should be a bunch of fun.
If I was a famous rock star, maybe, but you know.
Oh, you're famous to me, mate. Speaking of famous rock stars, Chad, you're going to have a very famous guest on one of your Neon at Night episodes coming up, right?
I am, yeah.
When is that one happening? Who is it? Tell us.
So it's going to be Tuesday the 8th. Generally, we do the Neon at Night. So we do it bi-weekly, right? So every other Sunday. But episode 6 is going to be on Tuesday the 8th because that's the only night that Kirk Bazigian is available. So we're getting the man himself.
Nice.
Yeah. That's going to be
Which is
great.
rad. I just straight up asked him. He was like, sure, I'd love to. Cool.
That's awesome.
That's brilliant. I'm gonna just drop your link into the chat so people can subscribe to your channel and not miss it.
I'll try calling Sickie that day from work. Call in sick.
Yeah.
If I can catch it.
I'm feeling a bit sick.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I've been boning up on my Kirk Bazigian history, especially all the stuff that he did with the '90s, with the all the live action commercials and everything that is all the serialized commercials, the stuff that I use for the intro and the outro of the Neon at Night show, and you know how he got stuck in the mock-up of the battle wagon and it was on fire and like they had to get him out while it was burning. Yeah, it's crazy. Like we're gonna talk about it on the show. Like Carson and I have been talking about it, and he was like, "Oh, you got to ask Kirk about this and this that." And I started like doing my homework.
Nice.
He's just a man.
This is my brother Adam.
Very cool.
How are you, Adam? Adam, you were just so you know, you were up until very recently the person who had donated the most. So you were at $200. You were at the very highest donations, but someone has just beat you. At first, it was someone beat you by $1. I haven't been able to go and check to see how much Matthew Comstock has beaten you by. Matthew Comstock, do you have that information? Oh, Space Commander, can you tell me how much? Actually, that's probably a bit of math for you, but Matthew, if you are able to tell us how much you're currently in the lead by. But Adam, the prize for you're in the lead by $25, Matthew. Okay, so Adam, you were just in front for a little while there. For the major prize, which I believe is a big major prize, is that whoever donates the most actually gets a prize from Sergeant Slaughter's vault. He is personally, him and Slaughter daughter Kelly Remus, they are both picking a prize from Slaughter Vault, from the Slaughter Vault itself. So there's a prize on offer where you can own a personal piece of Sergeant Slaughter memorabilia. So just let you know you're a little bit behind, but you're almost in front there. Oh, my son Kyle Roper. Kyle did a episode where we were talking about the She-Hulk series. So good to see you, Kyle. And Adam, oh, who did we lose? Gazz has gone to go watch that She-Hulk episode.
Yep. He's like, oh, I'm going to go watch that now.
Kyle looks exactly like you, Zazel. Spitting image, mate.
Yeah. A little bit more
slightly
trimmed.
more handsome, but yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, he's more trimmed than I am. Gaz is back. He's just gone and watched. How was it, Gaz?
It's like I had an internet hiccup.
I think Matthew comes
damn
to $25, but I'm not sure because the Zoltron is a little bit behind. But
It's all good. It's all good. I think Matthew said he's $25 in front. Damn it! Sorry, I got a call on radio. What's the winning amount at the moment? So we did our first prize draw today, which is just a randomized wheel spin. Your name was on that, but yeah. So you still haven't had a haircut? No. Or a beard
Were we
trim.
just talking about that?
Yeah. But you are apparently $25 less than the top donation right now. So the top donation by the end of the GoFundMe will be getting a personal prize from Sergeant Slaughter's vault. Matthew Comstock, I trust you, buddy. I trust you. Yeah. Yeah, he's an accountant, so he's faith in numbers. I believe you. I believed you. Might need a GoFundMe for that. For my beard and haircut. Get out of here. So I was just saying before the show that every time I'm about to go on, I'm like, okay, I really should go and get a haircut and a beard trim. But at this point, a haircut and a beard trim takes an hour out of my day, right? I go to a barber. It takes about an hour to get trimmed, right? But then you have to wait, right? So you go to the barber, you wait. And sometimes you can wait up to an hour. So I need to take 2 hours out of my day to fix my face and the rest of it. Get this fixed.
No,
sir.
Chad, I'll just buzz it all. Get rid of all of it.
Look, bald is beautiful, brother. It takes me 10 minutes.
Is it total amount donated or biggest single amount? No. It's not single amount. It's just I will tally it up. So if you did $1,001 amounts, well, then you'd probably win out of being $1,000 and also 1,000 single amounts. But no, it's a total dollar value by the end. So total value. I don't want to overcomplicate it.
Slow and smooth wins the race, right? Little amounts over time. There you go.
You say slow and smooth? Sergeant Slaughterhouse, the Sergeant Kelly should trim you up when you get there. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Good to see you.
I haven't seen my wife for a week, so sorry.
And we're taking up his time. I apologize.
Yeah, and watch this.
If we start hearing music in the background, yeah. She got a little shorter. Bald with beard takes more time. Yeah. Okay, cool. And the end is when 4K. Yeah, I mean, the 4K is the goal, but it'll be whatever up until the cutoff date. So at the cutoff date, by that time, I'll tally it up, and then whoever has the total greatest value amount wins a special prize. But that's not to say that there aren't other prizes to go out, because any value is appreciated. I don't want to come across as it's the donate more. It's not about how much more you can donate. Any amount is fine. If you donated even just $1, you would be in the running for the random prize draw. It's to show that I appreciate everyone who is helping to make this happen. And for some people, it's only a little amount, and for some people, it can be a little bit more. But I appreciate everyone's support of any monetary value. Well, that was quick. Get your pussy out of here.
He said, "Get your pussy out of here."
Good to see you.
Don't hate on me.
You're all red in the face.
Mm.
I blush. I blush. Yeah. Anywho,
We've got another donation.
Oh, we do.
A good friend of the channel, Marcus Sweeney.
He's back.
He's now donor 55.
Oh,
Yes.
he's back. Go, Ryan.
Donor 55.
Very cool.
Can we get up to donor 56 before the end of the stream? Let's see. Who's going to be lucky at 56?
It's
Getting a
about
little
$300
blue
or
in here
$400
also.
today, right?
Jeez.
Yeah,
You've
I
made some good
appreciate
money
it, guys.
today.
We're closing in on
Super
that
appreciate
second milestone already.
Almost there. So does that put Ryan in the lead now?
I think it does.
There may be a new leader in the clubhouse. Ryan Sweeney may have just jumped over.
Could be.
Ooh.
So the winners today, we had 2 winners today. First winner for the random prize draw was Jason, and then the second one was Joshua. Joshua McNabb and Jason Clark were today's winners. So Sweeney is now in the lead by $1 again.
see,
Like a horse race.
We are going to get to $4,000 $1 at a time, I swear. Thank you, Classified. You were really working towards getting this this lunchbox. I have a feeling that we can probably get you a lunchbox anyway for your hard work, whether it's the actual prize one or we'll get you a lunchbox. I think you desperately need one.
which lunchbox are we talking about?
So there's a G.I. Joe lunchbox that Joe Recondo put up on offer as one of the prizes. And as soon as Classified saw it, they're like, oh my God, I got to try and win that lunchbox.
Yeah, because I put up the Joe and the Transformer lunchbox too.
Yeah. So that was another lunchbox that's on offer. Yeah. Maybe
Plenty
that's
of
where it started.
lunchboxes to go around.
Yeah. So you can. There's a Transformers / G.I. Joe one as well. I reckon they'd probably just be happy with a lunchbox with a sticker on it that just says "You won."
Can do that.
Classified said, "Oh, they're going to go to Big W and get you a lunch." Oh, you mean I'll just go to Big W and get you a lunchbox? Yeah, Big W is a local store here in Australia. Yeah, I'll just get one. I'll sign it for you. I don't think it was Joe that had the lunchbox days. I think he did have one. I think he had a classic one. But there you go. So Chad's got the double-sided G.I. Joe / Transformers one. So was it that one, Classified?
It was 2 separate lunchboxes. It
Was
was
it?
a G.I. Joe and a Transformers lunchbox with the thermoses, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, well, there you go. Chad had the lunchboxes. There you go. For some reason, I thought it was the.
They've been relocated.
Okay, that's fine.
Classified's been around already.
I was just actually.
It was the one with Sarge. So your G.I. Joe lunchbox had the Sarge on it, Chad?
It's the Live the Adventure one.
There you go.
Ooh.
It was not Joe. I think Joe did show me a lunchbox, though. Yeah. Either way, there's a lunchbox there. Thanks, Chad.
When's the cutoff,
Two
Cecil,
lunchboxes.
for donations?
When's the cutoff?
Like, when do you stop taking money from us?
Well,
Never.
Yes. When do you stop taking money from us?
when is this going to end? When is this nightmare going to end?
Come on, Zazel. Joe Fest was 6 months ago.
You're still going. I'm going for the next Joe Fest. We haven't hit the milestone yet. 2024. Here I go.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
he's also got to hire a documentary team to follow him around.
Yeah, that's right. So, Phil, I don't know if you were paying attention, but as I mentioned towards the beginning of the stream, I haven't actually taken any of the money out of the GoFundMe yet. It's all still sitting there, and the email prompts that I get say that I need to withdraw the funds. It can continue after this date, but I've decided this is probably the best cutoff date. Is the 1st of January is when I have to withdraw the money. If I don't withdraw the money by then it gets refunded back to you guys. And the reason why I haven't done it yet is because by January 1st, if I haven't been able to lock everything in, which I think I should be able to have everything locked in by then. But if I haven't, and for some reason I can't make it, well, then I just send all the money back and thank everyone for your support and and it is what it is. Anonymous posted another
Boom.
ding 1791. Perfect.
$9. $9, and then it'll be even.
Nice.
So hey, Zazel, I got something for you, man. So I'm gonna donate your hotel room.
No, get out.
Yeah, I'll donate your room.
That's crazy. I appreciate that, Chad. Are we bunking together?
No,
3 in the
my
room.
wife's coming, but I'll donate your room.
Chad, that is far too kind.
I'll get your room right next door. What do you think? I'll donate
All
your
right,
room.
that sounds
Dude.
good. That sounds fine. You can knock on it and go, keep it down in there. And I was like, I can't help it. Sarge's making me do push-ups.
Yeah, let's go.
Chad, that is far too kind. I honestly, sincerely appreciate that, mate. That's
cool.
That's way too kind. I didn't even know what to say. Thank you very much. You can
Room
keep one of the
service.
lunchboxes. Keep one of the lunchboxes as a prize.
I can keep one of my own lunch boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just something I can do. So it helps, right?
Comstock's going to feed me. I'll chip in for meals. That's fine. I'm planning on eating like Hasselhoff did. So just eating a burger off the ground while completely drunk off my face.
On the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
You have to have your phone next to you, though, all pathetic. Like,
Yeah. I used to love you. What happened? Matthew Comstock, thanks, buddy. I'll shout you a beer. And Chad, thank you, dude. I super appreciate it. I could not possibly express how that's how much of a great big deal that is for me. That's sincerely and honestly, thank you. That's so great.
it's the least I
Very
can
cool.
do.
Yeah.
You're the man,
no,
Chad.
I don't know about the least you could do. That's pretty most.
No.
You got to feed Hans too, though. Yeah. Hans, yeah. Me and Hans will be sitting at the corner holding our bowls out, going, "Feed us, please."
We need to hire people. We need to hire people at Joe Fest to just film everything. Just like here, follow us around and just film us.
Yeah. I'll ask Sarge if he can do it for us. What else?
He's such walking
Sarge, hold
around
this.
with a phone.
Get out of the way, maggot. It's just like
Zazel just pointing, film that over there, Sarge.
Sarge, point it at me.
Oh,
This is
That's just the only person who has worse camera trouble than I do.
Oh, that's true. That is so true. He's like, when are you going to get a haircut, maggot? I was like, yeah. It's 2 hours out of my day. So
hippie.
longer by the time we get to Joe Fest. My beard will be down to here. But I do want to say thank you to everybody that has donated. It's a big deal for me to go and meet my childhood hero. We're at apparently up to $1,791. Matthew Comstock can double check that because he's the accountant. No, I trust you. I trust you. Oh God, could you imagine if we got to press record and then
I can see that.
Like,
or if he has
he's got his
the camera-
finger. He's got his finger over the camera.
Or if he has the camera reversed, so you just see his face.
Smile.
Walking around.
wow.
He's in selfie mode.
Love from Classified. And after I forgot it was you with the lunchboxes, this whole time you're still offering me up a room. For some reason, I thought it was Joe Recondo. That's why we love this community. Nice one, Chad. Chad doing some pay it
Moving
forwards.
on.
Love it.
Yeah, moving on.
But cheers, buddy. Cheers. But I've only gone so far as how far down did we go? Because I dropped in the links for Chad's channel, which I think you should all go and check out, and I put the links also down for Treasures for Triggers channel as well. So it's going to take a little bit of scrolling, but guys, go up there and scroll up. If you haven't already subscribed to Articulated Chad and Treasures for Trigger, please go and do it now. These two are some of the best content creators on YouTube. It's just good quality, wholesome, genuine stuff.
Well, let's pause on that because the video I just posted today has a lot of swearing.
It's usually very good, wholesome stuff. But
the thumbnail says explicit, so right.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
If you want to see me driving around cussing, watch that video. It's pretty fun.
So you know what I'll do is I'll do it. I won't make people go working for it. I'll put it out there. Oh, thanks. Yep, Gazz. Thank you. I was just about to do
There's
that.
the one right underneath
yeah.
that was
Phil's
channel, right?
Phil's, yeah. So hit that link right now and hit subscribe on Articulated Chad, and then
Also
again,
known as Treasures for Trigger. Go look at Phil's stuff.
Yeah. Look at both of these guys. Anonymous was James Anderson. Adam Hyman making the last donation. Oh, thanks, mate. Thank you to James, and thank you, Adam. He's winning again. I got to get to work. Love you. Love you, mate. Love you. James, thank you. You will be in the next draw. Chad's driving angry now. Yeah. There is Phil's channel. Click on there and subscribe.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, don't have to thank me.
Two great channels. Highly recommended. Adam Hyman back in the lead. Good on you, bro. James Anderson. Okay. Well, there you go. James Anderson, thank you very much for the donation. You'll be in the running in our next wheel spin, which, I mean, by the looks of it, it's going to be pretty bloody soon. We're doing it at every milestone. So every quarter milestone. So we did 2 today just because we had so many donations come in for today. So we did 2. We'll do another one at the next quarter milestone, which will be 2,000. But like I said, awesome. It's not for nothing. I appreciate everyone that has donated, and prizes will be on offer all the way up to 1846. What an amazing effort. Thank you all. Such fun. Yep, brilliant.
Boom. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Speaking of awesome, Brandon Haley, here's a hand up, not a handout. Love to you all. Oh, thanks, Brandon.
Really
I'm going to have Brandon on very soon for an Aussie live stream. So you get some of the cool Aussies and New Zealanders that I know. I know at least one cool Kiwi, so he'll be on the show with us. Yeah. But thank you very much, Brandon. I was just saying that I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway for the people that are on my Patreon and for the channel members because they're supporting me every single month. You guys also deserve a prize. So thank you very much. I'll let you know when that's happening. Keep an eye out for that. But thank you. $25 is that's no chump change. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Let's see who's here.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
Drop kicks in the goddamn door. Ha ha! Late, but here. No panic necessary. We were panicking for an hour and a half nearly. So lucky you made it.
Hey, Hans.
Hans is in the house. Everyone loves a bit of Hans. Hans has been unwell. I hope you're feeling better, buddy. I think his partner was also feeling a bit unwell, so I hope she's doing better. Thanks. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Look at all these generous people. How awesome is that?
It is awesome. It is sincerely awesome. And everybody that I get to meet at Joe Fest will be getting a great big hug from me. A big hug.
I'm gonna take you to that coffee shop on their main street. It's awesome. They got coffee, they got beer, they got food. Yeah. It's a great place. We're gonna go hang out.
Fun to me. Imagine that this is gonna be a group of us just walking around everywhere together.
Good.
Yeah. Holding hands.
I mean,
yeah.
Sorry.
Rob Vegas is in the house. Here's another one that you should also subscribe to.
Yeah, buddy.
Legend.
Hey, James Radface just dropped a video today comparing the play school race. Fun school. That's it. Fun school race vamp to a regular vamp. It was pretty cool.
Oh, nice. I'll check that out.
The last one of those I got in the mail, I left a comment on this video, Gazz, but the last one of those I got in the mail, sealed in the box. I opened the box and it's wet.
No.
So the fun school vamps, all 3 of them, right? So there's the OD green one, there's a police one, then there's a racing one. They all had paper stickers. Yeah. So I opened one of the racing ones. I already had one, but I got another, and I opened it and I pulled it out, and the stickers were just falling off.
I Ratface was missing the gas tanks in the steering wheel.
And the steering wheel.
yeah.
From
I
a
got-
sealed box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
both. I have the race one and the police one. And
Yep.
both have the steering wheels and the gas tank. So I guess you get kind of lucky. It's like they come just
Quality
in the box.
control, right?
There's like nothing in the box except for the Jeep. That's
Yeah,
it.
you just take it out of the box,
Yeah.
and it's in a little flimsy, almost like a model kit box.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
take it out, throw it on the shelf. There it
I was
goes.
expecting to put it together or something like that. And it's already built. I'm like, what the?
All right, I've put James's channel in the chat there, so everyone can check that out.
What about
first
Ryan?
thing I'll be
Is
doing-
Ryan still here?
Sweeney?
Ryan,
No,
Sweeney,
he's
can we throw Ryan Sweeney's?
Yeah, he's still here.
We'll throw Island of Misfit Toy Collectors in the chat, so people can go check that out. Island of Misfit Toy Collectors. I'll share that one. These are
You have
some. I got it.
All right.
But if you could throw Ken's channel in there for me while I do this one, that'll be handy.
Let me just go. You have them below you.
There we are. So Island of Misfit Toy Collectors, check them out too. Great stuff. There's the GoFundMe link. Thank you. I think there was a new total up here. 1871. Amazing. And yes, you can, Space Commander. Absolutely.
I'm gonna drop in Ken's latest video.
Okay, just a quick shout out for Jim, the Baron Marshal. He's the guy who's organising the event that I'm hopefully going to go to at the end of next month. And he has a Kickstarter up at the moment for Action Force Declassified. He's been putting videos up on YouTube recently showing you some of the items that are going to be included. And you get to see all these really cool figures that didn't come out in time. But, you know, the series ended before the figures could come out. So he's got lots of cool information in this upcoming book. He's already smashed his total, but even so, there's still 33 hours left. So if you want to jump on, that's Action Force Declassified on Kickstarter. And as one of the chats said earlier, there's like a book and a DVD and all sorts of cool stuff. So jump on there now if you like. And that's if you've got any money left after donating to Zazel. Donate to Zazel first, and then donate to the Kickstarter.
And you know, to add to that, what Space Commander was saying, he posts updates all the time. He's at 31 updates. It's probably not going to translate, but on Kickstarter, it's just updates all the time. So it's awesome. So like you can see as it's progressing. That's a lot of updates, which is really cool. A lot of good information. Yeah.
I've got Hey Dad in the chat. I can only, if it's not Kyle, who already commented via YouTube, it must be Joshua. But it says Facebook user and it says Hey Dad. So it could be anyone. I swear to God. I've only got three that I know of. I've only got three that I know of.
Hopefully they're talking to you.
Yeah, right. Who else
Right?
is in here? That has
It's
kids?
pretty
Check in the chat.
vague. I mean, I got several kids.
Yeah, there you go. Who is it?
2.
All right, shout it out loud. Who is this Facebook user saying, "Hey, Dad"?
Leona, get off Facebook.
It's Josh.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to see you, Josh. I'm gonna have Josh on the. Hi, Dad. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna have Josh on the channel soon too. I had Kyle on the channel talking about She-Hulk. I'm gonna have Josh on the channel coming up soon because he does some music. He's a bit of a rapper, Aussie rapper. So, oh, we're good. Hi, everyone. I'm not paying child support for all of you. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hanging out with Josh and talking about some of his music. Maybe I can get him to sing something live. Yeah, I'm a bit of a 80s sort of music fan. Like anything after the 80s is a bit hit and miss for me. Anything before the 80s is usually pretty good. But Josh, I make an exception for because he's very talented. Are you my real dad? Can you do that, Dad?
Mom
Yikes.
said you went out for cigarettes 20 years ago.
Well, I don't smoke, so that's why it's taking me so long. Oh God, now it's getting real.
That's where we're living, right there.
Yeah. So Space Commander, you have you got a link that we can share for the? Don't
If
make
I,
me
knew
do
how,
homework.
if I knew how to add a link to anything, I would have done it by now.
Is that a GoFundMe?
I said I'm gradually moving into the 21st century.
All right.
slowly
Well, if you
catch a
make it-
monkey.
I'm looking forward to it as well, Josh. Figure out how to put your name there, though, so I know it's you. It's getting really, really blew up in here. Father, he poisoned you in your ear, Father. I'm not sure what that means, but
What do you want a link for? The Kickstarter?
Yeah. That Space Commander was talking about. You got it, Chad? Thanks, buddy.
I got it.
Chad's on the case. There you go.
So,
Bam!
Space Commander, this is all part of that trip that you're hoping to take, right? This is all linked to that.
Yeah, it's the same guy. I was thinking back to the Bob Breakin interview we did recently. If anyone hasn't seen that, check it out. It's fantastic.
That's cool.
As a card carrying Englishman, I try not to be too proud of anything, but I am proud of this. We had a great chat with Bob Breakin. I really, implore you to check it out. It was fantastic. We learned lots of stuff. Things that we'd heard over the years. He was able to say to us, "No, that's not quite right. It was more like this," and lots of really great information. But Bob Breakin did mention about doing an event later in the year. He said sort of end of November, beginning of December. And he said it was going to be in Colville, which is where Palatoy was. So I think he's going to be at this thing too. So, thank you, Wilhelm. So anybody who's going to be in the UK at the time, or if you live there, I'll be taking a rocket down there at some point. Hopefully we can all, meet up and say hello and enjoy a good old Palatoy adventure together.
Nice. And some mushy peas.
Oh. Whenever anyone
that
talks about English food, they always talk about the disgusting stuff. Why don't you come? If you come to an English restaurant, ask the waiter to bring you something nice and delightful.
Like what?
Yeah, well, anything that isn't black pudding or jellied eels,
Yeah.
Or boiled.
Exactly.
Oof. That interview was awesome. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. My favorite moment, though, was when I asked straight up, I was like, is it weird talking to adults about action figures from the past? He was like, yes, it is weird. I was like, yeah. I was like, it has to be.
Oh, boo.
I don't know what here it is. Yeah. Check out the Action Force Declassified Kickstarter. There it is.
Thank you, guys.
Like what? Yeah, Classified wants to know what the good food is.
That's weird. Why didn't mine post?
I'm
not sure.
You're not a moderator.
Oh, I'll have to change that, Chad.
That lucky wrench there. Sorry, Chad.
No, because I
Have a
put it
nice
in the
bake, well tart.
chatty chat. I put it in the chat.
Yeah. Oh. Well,
Put it
anyway,
in the chat below.
fish and chips or a curry is there you go.
Yeah, fish and chips. Yeah.
Here's one. Does anyone know what year the Cobra Black Dragon vehicle came out?
You wait one.
Is there any truth to this, Space Commander? Best English cuisine is probably French, but renamed.
I think how Chow just said.
We're talking about this?
30th anniversary.
Is that it? Hang on,
2011.
That's it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Right.
Well,
Sorry, it's got the little fishing line because it's hanging behind my tarot drum. Yeah.
how'd you catch it?
No, it hangs. I hang them on the wall.
Good
Great
catch.
vehicle. Yeah,
It's neat.
awesome vehicle.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Is that what you were asking? What year did it come out? Was it stamped?
Hey, Hans Chow has it as 2011.
2011. Yep.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Reiterate, it was 30th anniversary 2011. There you go.
2011. Yep.
There you go.
Oh, it's great. It drops bombs out of here and everything. And it just pew, pew, pew. Great vehicle.
Thanks, Zazel. Sorry if I misspelled your name. That's all right. I usually have it here every single time, right under my ugly mug. And people will still spell it wrong in the chat. But that's fine. Like, it doesn't. I've got a weird ass name. So I'm not offended. I don't get offended by it. It'd be ridiculous for me to be offended by someone misspelling a crazy ass name like Zazel. So I get it. fish and chips is getting a vote, but also fish and chips comes with mushy peas. So is
You
that
don't have to have the mushy peas. You can say fish and chips, no tub of vomit, please.
right? Yeah. That is
Terrible.
sick. Thanks,
is literally
guys.
sick.
You're welcome. Yeah, if you guys go and check out all the links that we put in here. Yeah. Now, speaking of getting names right, is it Wilhelm or is it Wilhelm? Is it pronounced with a V? I got told off last time by Dom saying it's Wilhelm, like German pronunciation would be Wilhelm. So if you could just clear that up for me, then I'll know which one to say.
But the
I call
you
him
know
Will.
that sound stock scream is called the Wilhelm scream. It's not
Right,
called the
which is-
Wilhelm scream.
Right,
so,
exactly. Exactly. That's where I was getting it from.
Yeah.
His name is Will. That's what I thought. Your name's not William. It's Will. Well done. Okay,
Where's
good.
Dom? Son of a bitch. Somebody tell him.
Yeah.
I'll
Get
tell
outta
him
here,
right
Dom.
now.
Say it how you like. Well, I'll say it Wilhelm because it's Will. Oh, what are we up to?
More donations.
Oh,
recently,
nice.
We had donations from
Almost.
Aaron Samples and William McLaughlin.
Thanks,
yeah.
guys. Thank you
That-
very
Ooh,
much.
look at that. So close.
1900
So close.
coming up.
That's right, nearly 1900. So if we stay on long enough tonight, we'll get to the second milestone, and we just have to spin the wheel again already.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. True.
24-hour stream.
$109, and we'll spin again. Oh, that's thanks, William. Thanks, Vil.
Yeah, thank you.
Honestly, sincerely, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, everyone. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I am right. Not much, but sometimes, which is great because someone who is wrong 100% of the time can state he is wrong 100% of the time and be right once. Paradox. Ooh, true.
I
That
always
is so
stop. I always stop when I spell Zazel's name. I'm like, am I spelling it right?
Even I'm wondering if I spell it right. Zazel
Are you,
and
the,
that
are,
right?
you the, are you the only Zazel in the world, Zazel?
Uh,
Are there
I
any
have-
other Zazels?
am I that egotistical that I would Google my own name to see if there's another?
I would.
Have a beer
Hell
with me,
yeah.
Zazel. I've yet to meet another, but here's a little secret for you. Zazel isn't my birth name. I changed it. Yeah. I changed it. That's a story for another time, though. I only tell
story,
people. What's that?
It's a good story.
It is a good story. I'll tell it online one day if enough people give a shit.
I
I'll
want to
share
know:
it.
is it witness protection?
Yeah. That's why I grew my beard out and my hair out. I'm trying to get into disguise.
Because you have 3 cool ass names.
Thanks. Thanks, Gazz. I think your name is cool too. It was Karen, wasn't it? Yeah, I had to change it. Yeah. Karen was, yeah. As soon as Karen started to become a subspecies of human, I was like, I've got to change it.
Hey! Shh! I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Uh-oh.
Fair enough.
Right? Karen's, Kyle's, and who?
Yeah, Chad's. Yeah. I've got a son named Kyle. So between you, me, and my son Kyle, we're representing the Chads, the Karens,
We're
and the Kyle.
punching drywall and being super extra and wanting to
Drinking
talk to the
Monsters,
manager and shit. Yeah.
Hey, Chad's
Just
okay
getting
in my
nuts.
book.
Thanks, buddy.
So that reminds me, next weekend is the members live stream, which means that if you are a channel member or a second tier Patreon member, I'm getting so many members and Patreon members now that I'm running out of seats. So I might have to split them up into 2 different streams. But if you are a channel member or a Patreon member, you do get to jump in like this and hang out with us in the chat on screen if you want. And it's your chat, it's your stream. So, we can talk about anything you like. Zazel, Hector Ramirez, and I both want to know the story. Am I the only one that wants a Hector Ramirez G.I. Joe?
Yeah, I want one.
I want one.
That'd be cool.
And is
They
it Matthew-
they had customs. Roma Collectibles had customs of him at Joe Fest.
is it
Really?
one next
that's so
year.
cool.
Yeah,
Is it-
get one
is-
next year.
I want that one. I want a Matthew. Is it Matthew Burke, the special agent? And then I want a satin.
Right, yes. Maybe some gem and the holograms.
Hasbro,
G.I.
if you're
Joe.
listening, I need that classified, please.
They don't give a shit.
So
guys.
Christopher says you could have a name like Todd. Todd was already taken. Todd's my older brother. So yeah, it was already taken. Yeah, like who doesn't? That's the figure that transcended. Transcended. He was in all the good 80s cartoons like Gem and the Holograms, Transformers, G.I. Joe, everything but My Little Pony. But even then, maybe, what do I know? Could have been.
Imagine that a Hector Ramirez, My Little Pony, just shows up.
Yeah. Hector Horse.
The Smurfs.
The horse.
Little Hector Smurf. Gargamel coming up with
Smurf, that would be sweet.
Can you imagine G.I. Joes as Smurfs, though? That would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Right? Sergeant Smurf?
Now, who would Cobra be? And it's not just be Gargamel. Maybe the Snorks. The Snorks would be Cobra.
Yeah. That's a cool
How many
costume.
Cobra 7?
Cobra Snorkmander. Right? No?
He's got the hood with the snork coming out of the top. That's all.
And Smurf Tro.
Smurf. Yeah.
Smurf Tro. Oh, yes. The one Smurf that turned on the rest of them.
Yep.
So a couple of years ago, back when I was pretty heavy on his tank, I started something called GI Gnome, and it was a little custom GI Joe gnome that I sent around the world to different people to take photos with, and he never came back home. He's still out there somewhere, wandering the globe. Little GI Gnome.
So we should do that with GI Smurf.
GI Smurf, yeah, let's do it. I wonder if I can get Adam from GoFigure to create a 3D printed GI Smurf. That'd be cool. Asterix and Obelix versus Cobra. I think Cobra are in trouble with this one.
Go that step further and have it be a Sergeant Slaughter Smurf.
Oh.
And he's got the little cap on the hat, but with the
But it's
Smurf.
still got the
Sergeant Smurfer.
Yeah. Done. It's got to happen. This is happening. We're gonna hit up Adam. Sergeant Smurfer. Nice. He's going to be just a little bit bigger than a regular Smurf, so he's 4 apples tall.
It's got to
instead
be
of
done before Joe Fest, so you can take a picture with
Smurf you, maggot.
Sergeant Smurfer on Sergeant's shoulder.
Itty bitty Smurfy bag.
I love it. We need to see this.
Yeah,
hey, if Sarge can look good as a Funko Pop, he can look good as a Smurf, I'm sure.
Damn right he can.
Right? Did anyone see the Funko Pop video I did? It was only a couple of minutes.
That was good.
Yes.
Very nice.
With the
I couldn't think of
piano
anything more to say about it. It was like, yep, a couple of minutes. That's about enough that I can talk about Funko Pops. Enough is enough.
So you posted it, and I was writing my reply, and just as I hit send, Gazz has popped up.
First,
Boom.
Yep. You lot better Smurf up or Smurf out.
I'll beat your Smurfing, but
We all Smurf home or no one Smurfs home. Everything is Smurf. Everything. Evening, everyone. Jumping in way late tonight. That's all right, Breck and Ty. We did do a giveaway earlier in the stream. And what's the classified? What's our current total at the moment, please? But it's good to see you. Okay, maybe I'll need to get a second Sarge, paint him blue, and sculpt a Smurf hat, and I'll hold you gentlemen responsible. Perfect. It's just a regular Sarge with a Smurf hat painted blue. Perfect. 1891. So we're up to 1891. As soon as we hit $2,000, we're going to be doing the second. Oh, excuse me. We're going to be doing the second giveaway, or technically the third, because we did 2 today. But it's going with every second milestone.
Yep.
Is a giveaway. So, and whoever has donated the most total amount will also get total 59. That's so great. That's excellent. That's more than I thought it was going to be. Adam is in front of the big Sarge prize.
That's 20.
That's all right.
20
I'm going to wait.
20 today.
Sorry, Phil. Yeah.
20 today.
I think you had 30. I checked last night. You had 39 donations, so that's bloody good going.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, everyone. Well done.
Yeah, and everyone here has also donated, and I appreciate that. So thank you to all my guests that have also donated, everyone in the chat that has donated, everyone who couldn't make it to the chat today that has donated. Thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate it. Obviously, money's tight for everybody right now, so I appreciate it. Every little bit counts.
That's right. Wait till New Year's Eve. Right, New Year's Eve, I'm just gonna creep in there at like 11:58 my time, and I'll be like, "Watch this, Bip. Yeah. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, boy." Yeah,
You're gonna win all your own prizes, Chad.
He really wants that lunchbox.
Before this is over, he's gonna surpass the four.
No, I feel bad, Chad, because for some reason I thought your lunchbox was the recent one, the turn one, where it's Transformers and G.I. Joe in one. For some reason, I thought Joe Recondo had the regular G.I. Joe lunchbox. I apologize. That was your prize that you had offered.
Don't worry about it.
There's a lot of prizes on offer. It's hard to keep up.
Yeah,
but I appreciate it. Well done. Yes, well done to everybody. I appreciate it.
Right. Matthew and Ryan are going to feel the sting on New Year's Eve.
Christopher has donated.
1,900.
Right. Yes.
Nice.
Awesome, Chris. Very cool.
Thanks. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Ding. So we got a little bit of a gap between when Classified types ding and when Space Banda does ding. All right.
Well, it's got to go all the way up,
Yeah. Perfect.
Ooh.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you to everybody. 1,900. Wow. Amazing.
Very cool.
I get my partner bonus on or about December 15th. I'm not sure what that is.
That doesn't sound good.
You
probably because he's a partner at an accounting firm. That's okay, man. I'm PCSing. I got that DOD money. You just wait. Wait a minute.
I've only got Australian dollary dues, and they're basically like
nickels. They're like nickels.
Yeah, they basically blow away in the wind. It's they're made out of gum nuts.
I'll send you 1,000 yen. It's about $10.
See, brilliant. Thanks, mate. So if everyone two people to add to the wheel for next time, thank you. Yes. So Classified actually put together a list of everyone's names for me. So I want to thank Classified for that, doing all the homework for me. She knows how much I hate homework, so
that's worthy of a lunchbox right there.
I think so.
I'm just going to go and get a cheap plastic lunchbox from the local store and just draw a picture of Sarge on it.
I was at a show a couple weeks ago and I saw an A-Team metal lunchbox.
Ooh,
yeah, it was in rough shape. The guy wanted like over $100 for it. And I'm like, come on, man, it's rusted.
Gazz, did they ever make a Mega Force lunchbox?
No, I didn't. I don't think so.
It's never too late.
Never too late to get one. Hey, Chad, we should start up a metal lunchbox company.
Let's do it.
First one will be Mega Force.
Yep. The second one will also be Mega Force.
Just Mega Force. Screw everything else. We'll have a Destroyer, a Delta Mark 5, Ace Hunter, Dallas.
Yep. All of it.
Shooter.
Classified's getting greedy now.
Even that stupid helicopter. We'll do like a special edition one that's a helicopter getting blown to shit. Be like, yeah, look at it. It's got shag carpet.
We'll have to do one for Duke.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need to go back and watch this movie again. I
think the Ace Hunter one should come with the bandana.
Yes.
Gazz, can we do a watch along for
Mega Force?
Actually, can we pause X on that conversation till after we're off?
Sure.
I got an idea for you guys.
All right.
All right, well, here we go. Chris was asking, does everyone remember Silverhawk's lunchbox? I don't remember the lunchbox, but I remember the toys in the cartoon. I remember the cartoon more than the toys, though. I didn't really have a lot of the toys. I know there weren't a lot of toys anyway, but I may have only had like one, if any. And then, but the cartoon I thought was pretty damn rad.
Yeah.
It was radical.
It was connected to the Thundercats, right? Thundercats and Tiger Sharks?
Kind of, yeah.
I liked the Silverhawks and the Tiger Sharks more than I did Thundercats.
I like the look of the Sharks more than I do the Thundercats, but Thundercats have a really cool theme song.
Oh,
That's true.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Thundercats intro.
So what was the big deal about the Silverhawks lunchbox? Was there something other than obviously a cool picture on it? Was there anything of note?
Were they metal? I bet you they weren't metal. I bet you they were plastic, right?
They should have been metal.
Like, because I think metal. What, they stopped doing metal? What, in like 83, 84, before they turned plastic?
Metal.
Because they would.
That's going to be a clip.
So I remember
because they like to rust, you know.
Yeah, I remember
a rusty sandwich. No.
I remember having a Buck Rogers one, and I had a G.I. Joe one. My neighbor downstairs had an Emergency. You remember Emergency? That show Emergency, with the firefighters and the EMT guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had one of those. They had one for everything. It was great.
Way to go, Buck.
So the Silverhawks one was plastic, but yeah, that was probably
check your messenger, Zazel.
Yes, sir. Wonder when they plan on changing the money in Australia to and Canada, UK. I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Alrighty, let me just check.
Because you guys have the Queen on your money, right?
Yeah, we do.
They just released. I saw in the news. They just released like a new coin with King Charles on it.
Oh, they did?
Well,
is he king now? Is he king?
Yeah, he's king now.
Yeah.
I don't watch the news. I don't watch any news. Like, period. I don't watch anything to do with news.
The Queen died, Chad.
No, I'm aware of that. Thank you. I'm aware about Queen Elizabeth. Yes, I am.
Yeah, he became king instantly. Yeah. The moment she died, he became king. It's kind of a rough trip because you get like the best promotion in the world, but the downside is you lose your mother.
That looks great, but I love that thermos. Just that similar to thermos.
Wow. Right.
I would just drink coffee out of that thermos.
Right?
Yeah, it's just awesome.
1910 total, thanks to Rob Vegas and Christopher. Christopher Githens. Okay, thanks, Space Commander.
Awesome. Very cool. Very cool.
Never watched the news. Yeah, I don't watch the news either. Emergency was related to Adam 12. Nice.
Oh, was it? Really? I didn't know that.
Nice. There you go.
I would so take that to work. It wouldn't be safe at work. Someone would steal it for sure. That's gold.
This is why I'm looking for a lunchbox. I want to use it for work.
What was everyone's favorite Silverhawk? Nobody had the Copper Kid as their favorite, right?
I liked his voice, but no.
I like the pilot.
Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Quicksilver. Yeah.
The pilot never went out in a suit though. What was his name?
But he played the guitar though. I think it's Bluegrass.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, Bluegrass.
Yeah, Bluegrass. Oh,
cowboy hat and it's like
yeah.
It was kind of like a keytar, but it was the guitar. Right?
Yeah. And he used it as a weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, he would shoot like the music note waves.
Speaking of cool cartoons, Galaxy Rangers, man.
Oh yeah.
That was a good show.
When did Space Squid stop being a thing? Man, retro cartoons were crazy. I mean,
Squid's
Star's Little Ride.
Actually, if you if any of you guys are gamers and played a little game called Mass Effect.
Oh yes.
The main bad guys, the huge sentient robot ships are giant squid.
I loved Mass Effect. I played all the first 3.
Yeah.
And I love that I could carry over my character, and all of my previous decisions were remembered. I was like, "Yep, okay, I'm in."
Yeah, you ever play it and try to be try to go renegade, and just can't make those decisions?
Yeah, it's impossible to do it because it's like, oh man, I really like this character. I don't want to be an asshole to them.
I'm gonna
make a really bad guy. I'm
gonna let Caden live this time. I can't.
No, I can't do it.
I gotta save Ash.
So Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs. I don't remember that.
Yeah, Saber Rider.
I have to check that out. Ramen Toys, Quicksilver, and Monstar. Fantastic toys. Monstar. What a great looking character Monstar was.
Yeah. You see that Super 7 one?
No, I'll have to check it out.
Oh my god.
Super 7 as in articulated, or the
I believe.
Yes,
It's
were you
like
talking to me? I'm sorry.
no, I believe so. I've only seen like in package. I haven't really looked at them, but I'm like, I think Ken was talking about this the other day, but like Super 7, I think is a niche.
That's
product,
what you got to get on.
Yeah, you
Exo
don't.
Squad.
You're not gonna buy
Yeah.
them as a line because they're too expensive, but you might buy one or two because you like the figure.
All right. Well, we'll
Exo Squad is a great cartoon. Linear,
Exo Squad.
mature. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Exo Squad came out in the 90, 91?
There's one.
definitely early 90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved the toys. Loved all of it.
Yeah, the cartoon's great.
Spiral Zone. Do you remember that one? The
No.
unicycle motorcycles.
No.
Some like zombie apocalypse dimension kind of opens up, and these guys are like just riding the edge of it, trying to like save the world.
That does sound familiar. What is it called?
A Spiral Zone.
Spiral Zone.
Yeah, they had these cool like unicycle motorcycles.
Hmm.
So
It sounds
the one
familiar.
They're
Yeah.
pretty cool. Very expensive if you're trying to collect them though. It's unfortunate. But yeah, like figures you can change their like outfits and stuff like that, and add vehicles. I think they're around like 5-inch figures. Somebody can correct me in the chat if they know about it.
It sounds familiar. The way you're describing it sounds familiar. Skeleton Warriors was another cool cartoon I liked as a kid. Well, teen. Chad, you got a bounce, do you, buddy?
Yeah.
Your wife-
Yeah. I'm gonna
your
go
wife
have.
for dinner?
I'm gonna go have some dinner with my wife. I don't get to see my wife very often. So.
No, fair enough. We're gonna close off here in about 5 minutes anyway. So, thank you, Chad, for hanging out with us. Tell us a little bit about where we can find you. We did drop the link in the chat, but give us a plug.
That's where you can find me. Articulated Chat on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Hanging out with you guys. Whatever. I'm pretty much a Clint Howard of the G.I. Joe community. So.
No, you're not that attractive.
I pretty much have his hairline, so I just shave it.
No, definitely highly recommended viewing over at Articulated Chad's channel. Definitely go check it out, please. You will not be let down. So yeah, but thanks for being with us, Chad. Appreciate hanging out as always, and we'll look forward to checking out your next Neon at Night with your special guests.
Yeah, Tuesday the 8th. Yeah, Kirk Bazigian. Phil, it was awesome to see you again, my man. I don't see you enough anymore. Space Commander, Gazz, Zazel, all of you guys have a great night.
It's been a pleasure.
You too, buddy.
Good luck with your packing, mate.
Thank you. And then, Gazz, we're going to talk about that Megaforce thing, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Thumb kiss to you, buddy.
See you guys.
Catch you, bud. Such a good guy. I don't care what people say about him. I like him.
The rumors are wrong.
Yeah, the rumors I made up are wrong about him. Phil and his first premiere. Yeah, he did. Phil had his first premiere recently, which was a great video. Yeah.
Yes.
I agree. That was a great first premiere. When are you going to start going live, Phil? You've got access to StreamYard. When are you going to start going live?
It's your StreamYard, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but I've given you access to it.
Oh, okay.
You can stream live. You can stream live to your channel whenever you want from this StreamYard.
Oh, thank you. I'll think of something coming up. Maybe a Christmas special or something.
Phil, I have to say though, one of my favorite videos of yours is that walkabout that you had a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. That was a bit of therapy for me, basically. That was just sort of shaking off a few things that I was dealing with. So yeah, that was good. I enjoyed doing that, and it's always fun to show people different parts of Japan culture and things like that. So I wasn't sure if it would be of any interest, but yeah, I've had some good feedback from it, so I'm pleased I did it.
Yeah,
might do it again. Yeah.
Well, you've inspired me to do some. I'm not going to do the walking ones because I'll never be able to talk and walk at the same time. I have to just stop and take a breath. So give me a second. But to maybe do a live or even just a recording out near the stream near where my house is. Yeah. It is a beauty. Japan was actually different to what I expected. What a great video. How did you expect it to be? What were your expectations? Do my stream.
And I love how you get the thumb kiss in your videos too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned from the best, Gazz. Learn
That's
from the
right.
best.
Thanks to Gazz, we've all started doing it. It's
I still haven't seen the movie, but yeah,
we'll change it. We'll change that. I have a feeling that
a live viewing of it together isn't cool.
Yes.
but I'd like to watch it with Gazz because I think that's how I would appreciate it more. Love good location videos. Great work, Phil. Speaking of location videos, Rob Vegas recently, in a lot of his videos, has been walking around the streets of Melbourne, showing off some of his stuff. So anyway, guys, I reckon we're at the 2-hour mark now. Phil, do you want to just let us know where we can find you?
Treasures for Trigger YouTube, and I'm on Instagram as well. Treasures, the number 4 Trigger. Yeah, come and check me out. It's all fun and games there. Nothing too serious. No rants like Chad's channel. It's just
all peaceful
just kidding,
stuff.
Chad. Love your channel, buddy.
Gaz, where can we find some of your stuff?
Well, if I'm not in the chat, you can find me on Instagram at Gaz_7.
Perfect. Definitely go check out Gaz's Instagram stuff. And one day he'll jump on with Ryan Sweeney over on the Island of Misfit Toy Collectors. And
I have it on Amazon as well, Ryan.
Photo Vipers made it late, but it's good to see you. Then we've got cheers, guys. Love you all. Enjoyed it, gents. Great stream on. Thank you to all the donations. Yes, thank you. Keeping Classified into a job. Space Commander, thank you as always for ringing that bell for us. Hopefully people can come and check you out. What date was it that you hope to be?
Now you see, you put me on the spot again, haven't you?
He's not an accountant. He's not an accountant like Matthew Comstock.
Saturday the 26th of November to Saturday the 10th of December, closed on Sundays. So that's a good long chunk of time if anyone wants to pop along. But I'm going to try to be there for the first weekend. I'm going to try to be there for Saturday the 26th of November, and hopefully I'll get to meet some of you wonderful people. Yeah. Hang out and have a good time.
And remember, it's one autograph per person.
Right. Line up, single file. Single file, behave yourselves. Don't touch the hat. Touching the sideburns is okay, but it's a $5 tip.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. They're expensive, my sideburns.
You do ring that bell well. But thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, everyone that has donated. Congratulations to the winners. I will get in touch with Jason Clark and Joshua McNabb and let them know that they've got some prizes. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. And what I want to leave on is a music. Adam from GoFigure did some music for Slaughterhouse. So I'm going to play that at the outro. Please do check out the channels that we put into the link and listen along and dance along to this outro music. We're dismissed.
Slaughter, disorder, I'm a hoarder of slaughter. And if I want another slaughter, I just make an order. I pay dollars, not quarters, just to get the slaughters. My obsession with Blewz like bubble bath water.
I love slaughter, disorder. I'm a hoarder of slaughter. If I want another slaughter, I just make an order. Pay dollars, not quarters, just to get the slaughter. My obsession overflows like bubble bath water. My obsession overflows like bubble bath water. Yeah, I love slaughter, disorder. I'm a hoarder of slaughter. If I want another slaughter, I just make an order. Pay dollars, not quarters, just to get the slaughters. Cause my obsession overflows like bubble bath water. My obsession overflows slaughter. Just make an order. Pay dollars, not quarters, just to get the slaughter.
Brilliant.